Hey guys, we have been given a function and we are looking for the inverse of it, okay? First of all, in order for a function to have an inverse, it needs to be what we call one-to-one, okay? That means it passes the vertical line test, which is what makes it a function. For it to be one-to-one, it also needs to pass the horizontal line test, okay? If you're like, what on earth are you talking about? I'll link a video for in the corner, okay? But knowing this is a line, I'm just going to graph it super fast, right? So this is my y-intercept, -2, and then my slope is 2 over 1, so I go up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, like that, right? So my line looks a little something like this. And looking at this, I can tell because it's a line, it's definitely going to be one-to-one, right? It's going to pass my vertical line test and my horizontal line test, right? So this will definitely have an inverse, okay? So to find the inverse, the first thing I'm going to do is change this f of x to a y, okay? Just makes our math a little bit easier, makes it easier to work with, okay? So I have y equals 2x minus 2, okay? Now to find the inverse, things are about to get crazy, okay? We're gonna take the x and the y and we're going to swap them. What? I know. So we're going to have x equals 2y minus 2, okay? All right, if you're like, that sounds made up, okay? The reason this is the way it is, okay? One of my points on my line here is 0, -2, right? That means the inverse of this line is going to have the point -2, 0. Okay, see how the x and y are flipped. So we could literally go find a bunch of points and flip the ordered pairs to find the inverse, but probably a faster way is to do it like this, okay? Flipping my variables there. Now I'm just gonna solve for y, okay? So to get y alone, first I'm gonna add 2 to both sides. I have x plus 2 equals 2y, and then I'm gonna divide everything by 2, right? So then I'm going to distribute this 2. So I'm going to have x over 2, which I can also write as 1/2 x, right? And then I have 2 over 2, which simplifies down to 1, equals y. And I'm just going to write the y over here, just that's how I'm more used to seeing it, okay? All right, so now I believe this is my inverse. Let's go ahead and graph it and make sure. Also, we're going to change that y in just a minute, okay? So in order for two functions to be inverses of each other, they are reflected on the y equals x line, okay? So the y equals x line cuts my graph diagonally down the middle. This is y equals x, okay? So my other function, my other line, should be a mirror of this, right? A reflection, okay? So let's go ahead and graph it and see. I'm going to graph it in red, okay? So here we go. My y-intercept is 1, so I start there. And then my slope is 1/2, so I go up 1 over 2. Oh, that's the same point. Up 1 over 2, okay? I can also go down 1 left 2. Okay, is that looking, I was going to say reflection-y, but that's probably not a word. Is that looking like a reflection? Ooh, I'm thinking it looks pretty good, okay? So I'm feeling pretty confident about that. So once I'm feeling confident that yes, that is my inverse, we are going to rewrite that y to be f inverse of x, excuse me, equals 1/2 x plus 1. And that, oh, pretend like that was nice and straight. That is my answer. Okay, I hope this made sense. If you need some more inverse videos, I'll link a playlist for you. Thanks.